You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Friday. Come on in. Another holiday weekend. This is probably the busiest holiday weekend in terms of parties and things like that going on of the year. Always happens. And it all goes crazy. It's like a big race we run all year long. Go, 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 go. Boom. Somewhere around the end of the month, 25th or so of the month, something like that. Quiets down. And then what do? We fire up the race again. And next year, you're going to have as many choices as you had this year. How do I know that? You always do. It just happens. But how do we handle those choices? We'll talk about that today. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life begins when you move, but life will always get in the way. And, you know, the super simple recipe for success is stand up, take a step, and repeat. Now, why do we say that? Well, you got to move, got to take the action. You got to lean into the direction where you want to go, and you have to keep repeating what works until you get what you want. Some people repeat what doesn't work and wonder why it doesn't work. Figure out what works and keep repeating. How long? Until you get what you want. That's how you do it. But one of the ways you get what you want is correct choices. And it's hard sometimes because you're so used to it, and it's paralyzing you. But not after today. We're going to fix that. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. That's my job. My job is to find a way to pump you up, to inspire you, to put something inside your head to make you think a little differently, to say it a little differently. Drop the voice down low, or maybe go higher, talk too fast and get you mad at me. I know, I'm working on it. I have a sign right in front of me right now. Slow down. I've done this my entire career. I've always had a sign in front of me that says slow down when I think I'm talking too fast. And I never read it and never pay attention to it. So we'll try today and see what happens with it. Anyway, on a Friday, we always have one question that's more important than my Monday question, have you done your homework? How's your life going? Friday is, how do you want to feel? Because mostly what's going on in your life today that's going to make you feel good or feel bad is the emotions inside of you. And you've heard before, he who can control their emotions has the most power. It's true. Mostly the reason you have that power is nobody can control you. Nobody can make you feel any way other than you want to feel. So take a few minutes at the end of the show today and just sit back and say, how do I want to feel? And if you want to, write a few notes down about that and watch how it comes back in a very positive way. If it doesn't initially come back positively, that's okay. Come back later or do it tomorrow and ask it again, because eventually you'll only beat yourself up for so long, because I know we all do. It happens. We get into place sometimes. We have to work to maintain ourselves. If you'll come back tomorrow and just ask that simple question and say, okay, let's see how I feel today, eventually your brain's going to go, okay, you got me. I know you want to feel good. Let me give you some good thoughts. I'm telling you, Scott logic. It just happens. Talk about choices today, huh? Too many choices. I mean, no choice. So my wife and I, as we haven't cut the cable completely yet. We're close to cutting the cable because, who isn't? So we have the streaming channels like everybody has. I think I'm down to maybe 4 right now, maybe 3. Keep trimming them out like everybody does. You can go watch all the shows and then cancel for a while, then come on back. Isn't that great? It's a great business model when you think about it. What were they thinking? But we're watching Netflix, which to me is the only consistent I've had out there. No, I don't agree with everything they do, but for the most part, they do a pretty good job. But we're doing what everybody else does. We're spending 20 minutes to try to find something to watch on Netflix, and that is the average time it takes somebody to find something on Netflix to watch, or probably any streaming channel. And finally, at least on Netflix, it said, this graphic popped up, it said, just play something. I was like, you talking to me? Yeah, they were talking to me. They had figured out that I've been searching for a long time. Just play something. Now, I did that a couple of times, and that's when the algorithm didn't work. It was like, okay, you didn't read me quite right there, did you? Just took a guess, didn't fit. But still, they said, just play something. Yes, please, just play something so I can put my remote down and get back to petting my dog, who is very mad at me because I have a phone in one hand, a remote in the other, and he's trying to get my attention. And I know it's being a bad dog dad. I get it. But thinking back on that moment, I was reminded of a book I read a long time ago. It was 2005. That was a long time ago. But some of the best books I've read they're still on my shelf. I throw away a lot of books. I do a lot of Kindle books. I like hard copy books as well. And I keep the ones. It's funny, when I go clean out my closet and give them away, I donate them usually. But what happens is I go clean it out and I'm looking at it, and some of them have such meaning I can't throw the darn book away. And this one's still in my closet. Barry Schwartz, Paradox of Choice. It resonates with me anyway, so I keep it. It challenged the traditional thinking that maximizing choice is the way to maximum freedom. And the world I live in, the coaching world, I mean, that's what it's all about. Get your maximum freedom. Have the choice. Everybody talks about that. That is BS bunk. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't. It may feel good for a while, but anybody who's screaming, just have all the freedom, do whatever you want to do, go out and do all the choices you could ever want. That's what you want. They don't know what they're talking about. They're trying to make a buck off you. It'll wear you out. It leads to decision fatigue. You don't want that. Yes, too many choices are not necessarily good, and they can create paralysis. No matter what you choose, you're going to always wonder if you could have done better. And if you're on social media, I don't want to go down that road, but I guess I just did. It's designed to continue to keep you going down that road nonstop. It's designed to subtly influence you, sometimes not so subtly, to show all the things you could do or be, who you should listen to, or what you should be paying attention to. It's all there for you. It's driving you insane. This book came out really before social media was a hit. So what's the advice about how to limit your choices?
You always want the best for your family, and that means only Eggland's Best Eggs in your kitchen. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best Eggs contain 6 times more vitamin D, 25% less saturated fat, more than double the omega-3s, 10 times more vitamin E, and more than double the vitamin B12. So why give your family less when they can have the best? Add Eggland's Best Superior Nutrition to your next grocery list. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
So here's my advice to you. Number 1, think this way. Limit your choices. Take it down to 2 or 3. Maybe 1 if you can. That's not a choice, though, is it? Having every option will not serve you. Narrow that list to what truly gets your attention. And I'm not saying what has to be done or what must be done or what you think you need to be doing. But the thing that kind of tickles you a little bit and says, this has my attention. You know why? Again, Scott logic comes into play here. If it has your attention, you're going to pay attention. If it doesn't have your attention, if it's just on the list of things you think you need to do, you may as well get rid of them because you're not going to do them long term anyway. Figure out the thing that gets your attention that's important to you and focus on that. That will help you limit your choices. It's going to be hard sometimes. People are often not going to agree with you, and sometimes you're not going to agree with you. Limit your choices. It's not going to serve you. Narrow that list to what truly gets your attention because, as I said, it's just a simple fact. That's what you're going to pay attention to anyway. Let's go with nature here. Don't fool yourself. Okay, Scott, hang on. You're sounding a little bit strong here. Get motivational again. Okay, give me a sentence or two. Number 2, if you find yourself confused about what to choose, give yourself permission to try another option. Wait a second. Scott, you said just give myself more choices? Yeah, in a way, I'm saying give yourself more choices. In another way, I'm saying that the choices you have given yourself are not working. That's probably something that doesn't get your attention, probably something that doesn't work anyway. Toss the damn stuff out. Just say, I'm done. In other words, eliminate it all and look at something else. I know. What a concept. It's not working. Try something else, right? Number 3, if in doubt, choose to spend your time and your attention on what you know gives you the desired results. A lot of folks don't do that. What's important to you? Place your time and your energy in what you know will get you the result that you want. If it's in question, don't do it. So limit your choices. It's not going to serve you anyway. Narrow it to what gets your attention. If you find yourself confused, give yourself permission to toss it all out and choose another option. And spend your time and your attention on what you know will get the results, the actual known entity that's going to give you what you want. Do that first. Why? Because that settles you in, it settles your foundation. From there, you can go explore the possibilities a little bit and find some things that might be exciting for you. There's always going to be too many choices in modern life. And by the way, there were always too many choices in modern life 2,000 years ago, which was their modern life, not our modern life. There's always too many choices. It's always too much to do. Probably more back then. I mean, these days, you don't have to milk goats and stuff like that. Most of us don't do that. Back then, you had to do everything for yourself. Doesn't mean what's up to offer these days. You can do what you want to do, but limit your choices. All right, have a good weekend. Do me a favor. Get over to Instagram. Get Scott Logic. You'll see pretty pictures of my wife and some pictures of me and some videos, things like that. Kind of cool stuff. dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. You'll find me there as well. And go to motivationtomove.com. Get my email and my other stuff. I'll see you on Monday.